Thank you so much, Dr. Firasat, for a quick conference wrap-up. Now, I would like to invite the Dean of Humanities, Dr. Altafullah Khan, for his closing remarks.
So first and foremost, congratulations, Dr. Firasat and everybody for a successful training. We are into workshop mode a lot. It's famous saying for one of the rappers that thank you for me, but I would take the opportunity to thank Dr. Edgerton, who's always there. He waited for us last night, and Fiona also, while everybody was just reaching the dinner table. So thank you for your support and kindness all the time, and for the encouragement that you offer. It's a wonderful conference, and I must say that's something that was very much needed. ICA is a big event, but an academic conference in its own right is an accomplishment. As I said yesterday, that our job becomes more important when we plan to bring the outcomes of the conferences to public, and that's something that is needed a lot. And I hope that the media who were present here, they also take something out of it, and the news are good. It's good to have conference coverage, and I really appreciate that. But I think it's the next step would be kind of making sure that the recommendations and findings of the conference are into the mainstream media. Somehow we need to do that because we are in need of that. Climate is a real issue. I don't want to emphasize it anymore. We are living it through in Lahore, and also in the whole of South Asia. Pakistan and India are both affected. And I think also one thing that I see is that something that Waqas Ijaz yesterday said about the data that we collect, which is misleading. I think we need to work on that also, because if the data shows that Pakistani people appreciate just everything, then it doesn't give us anything to work with. So I think we need to work on research methods somehow. Quantitative research method is good. We need it. Surveys are good. These are important. But Pakistan doesn't have a culture of responding to surveys. So if you have a questionnaire which is quantitative and it's a survey, you send it to somebody, either they don't do it or they just do it nonchalantly. Academia is no exception, by the way. They do it the same way. Or they don't do it like I do. So I'm sorry, we are all culprits here. So I think it's very important that we establish a tradition of research that is also homebound, like I won't say simply Pakistan bound, but South Asian traditions, because I think we have problems that are novel in their nature. It's always good to learn from the West, because the West is leading the body of knowledge right now. But it's also very important to look for our own conditions, localize things. Most of us get the opportunity of either studying in the West or being in the West. And somehow when you are into a more developed system, you learn from it. But sometimes it just overwhelms us a lot, and we try to fix the frames over here according to the methods that you find here. Dr. Bushra is not here, so we agree on that too. She's very right that we need to find methods that are useful for us and localize them. It's a global culture of respect that we have in academia, and we will always appreciate that. But I think sharing of knowledge also needs that the global South, especially South Asia, produces a lot of knowledge, which represents us and also our problems. That's how Dr. Azmat and I, we talked about that last night. And I hope that we are able to do that further. So I won't bore you any further with lecturing. That's what I do for a living, and we all. So thank you very much for being here.